I'm Brittany and I'm doing YouTube. Okay, so seriously, hi, I'm Brittany and this is my first video and I'm kind of nervous, but that's okay. This is the look that I do just not on a daily basis because I don't wear makeup daily, but when I want to wear makeup, this is what I do. So if you want to find out how I got this, then keep on watching. I'm weird. Okay, so first I'm going to use the Josie Maran Vibrancy foundation, and I'm just going to use it on a beauty blender. I'm just going to use a little bit of it. So next I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer to just go underneath my eyes. Just a little bit. I don't feel like I need all that much, so I don't do all that much. Then I'm just going to put a little bit of that concealer on my eye to prime it. Then I'm just going to take the Mercier translucent setting powder and a little, just a flat eye brush, and get a little bit of that powder on and put it on the eyes just to set it so that it doesn't crease. I'm just going to use a little bit of the Born This Way concealer just around the edges of my nose because I find that the foundation just rubs off there, so I just need a little bit of extra help. Then I'm going to set my under eye concealer, and I'm taking a different sponge and it's still damp, and I'm just gonna go over the concealer one more time and then add a little bit of powder, so it's kind of like I'm baking, but I'm not fully baking. Okay, so I just do a little bit back and forth, then I take a little bit of powder and then do the same motion, but rather than putting a ton of powder and just leaving it there to bake, I just kind of pat it in back and forth. And then once that is done, I'm going to set my whole face with the Mercier powder. So I just kind of swirl my brush around in it, tap it, and then I like to press it in. Next, I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I take the lightest shade because I'm pale. And I just dip my brush into it once, and I make a fishy face, and then I put it on my cheeks, kind of. Put it on the temples, just right at the hairline because it adds a little bit of warmth without looking too much. And then I just bring it down the hairline. We're gonna do the eyes. I'm using the Morphe 350 palette. You can open it up. It just looks like this. And I'm just gonna slowly build up the crease. So I'm gonna take this color and put that in the crease. So next I'm gonna take this shade here, this one, and do the same thing. And I'm just gonna take this brush, nothing's on it, and blend the two shades out. Next, still gonna be building up that crease, but I'm going to take, I'm gonna take this shade here. For this shade, rather than just putting it in the crease, I'm putting it in the crease, but also this outer corner of my eye right here, almost like the outer V, but I'm not like trying to make it a V. And I'm not taking it all the way into my eye like I did the other shades. I'm bringing it about halfway and then stopping. So I go in with this shade right here. I'm gonna keep this color low, lower than the other colors. Now we are going to really deepen it up. And I'm gonna take this chocolate brown shade at the bottom, right there, and put that only on the outer part of the eye. And I like, with the darker colors, I like to pat them on to get a general idea of where they're going. And then I start to blend in circular motions. And then before I move on to the other eye, I take this brush, and then this is where I go over the colors to really blend them in together. I'm gonna take this shade right here, that sparkly one, and I'm going to put this on my lid. I kind of start not fully in the middle, or I start in the middle of the middle and the corner of my eye. And then I slowly bring it in. I'm going to take an even darker shade than I did before. I'm going to take this one here, and I'm just going to use that to darken up that outer edge. I'm going to work on underneath the eye, just adding a little bit of color. I'm going to start with this one. So this is the second shade we used. Just dipping it in there a little bit, and I'm going to bring this all the way from the outside of my eye to the inside of my eye. I'm going to take this color right here and do the same thing, but I'm not going to fully bring it in to the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to start at the edge and then bring it about 3/4 of the way. Next, I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm only going to bring it in about halfway. I'm going to use this shade next. And this is only going on the outer fourth of the eye. Next, I'm just going to fill in my brows really quick. And I have naturally thick brows, so I don't need to do a whole lot with them, but just tame them because they're a problem. I'm just using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I think it's dark brown. In dark brown. Next, I'm just gonna set my eyebrows with the Benefit Gimme Brow. I'm gonna do a mix. I'm gonna mix the first shade and the second shade here together. And I'm gonna put that as the brow bone highlight. And then I'm gonna mix those same two colors and put them on the inner corner highlight. So I'm just gonna put mascara on. I use the L'Oreal Voluminous. This is just the original. I think it's in black. It's in Blackest black. First I'm gonna curl my lashes before I do that. Then I'm gonna put on mascara. And then I'm just gonna use a little bit of that mascara on the lower lash line. I can't blink. Whenever I put on like mascara on my lower lash line, I'm just like the whole time. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the Morphe 9N blush palette. And I think I'm gonna use this middle shade here, the top, with a Real Techniques blush brush. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. I just used the middle shade here. I used that one. Lastly, I'm just gonna do a lip color, and I'm gonna use MAC Creme Cup. This is my favorite lipstick, guys. Favorite. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like it if you liked it. Please thumbs up this video if you liked it, and subscribe because that would mean a lot to me. So thank you. Bye.